do, do, and hand signs, go.
So, so, fa, fa, mi, mi, re, re, do, do, do.
Take a breath.
City Singers is a group of kids who love to sing from all over the Richmond region, from the grades of kindergarten through 12th grade. And we gather weekly together to learn beautiful music and the cultures from where the music comes from. We invite new singers every semester. Kids can join us in September and stay the full school year. Sometimes we have kids who join us in January and stay for that, we call it that spring semester starting in January. And there's no audition. We've never had to turn away a kid because usually kids who want to sing are willing to learn to sing, and that's really valuable to us. Our goal for every concert, even if we have a very narrow focus, is to have music in the concert that each one of our singers can identify with in some way. The best way to approach music that is outside of our immediate culture is to find those resources in those people who have experience with this music. And so something that's very near and dear to my heart is the research that happens behind a show. So if we do a concert that features music from the African American experience, we are going to talk to people at the Black History Museum, and we're going to talk to voices of color who have important and valuable things to say about this music. And we're going to learn from that and craft the show around that.
I think it's imperative for us to raise a child who is part of a global community to understand that there is more to the world than just what she might see in school every day. To really be able to reach out and not just sing a song, learn the meaning of the song.
We are planting these seeds of familiarity and experience and knowledge in first-person music-making experiences among our singers, so that as they go out in the world, if they become nurses, doctors, music teachers, they have this pathway into the world that has been laid by their study of the music of the world. And so that's why it's educationally important for kids to experience this diversity of music from all across the world and across the ages.
Baritones, please join us. Ready, and go. Very nice. Hold your music up so you can see me. Yes?
I can tell you a little bit of words from Nigerian now. And because we learned so many songs, like we did Adastra, which is Latin for To the Stars, so this year I'm taking Latin in school.
Once you get the pronunciation correct, it's a lot of fun, and it's cool to think of how the words are different from English, and I like singing in different languages. Before I just didn't really want to learn a language, but now I think it would be pretty cool to learn German.
We'll learn how to pronounce the words, and we will also learn what the words mean, so it can be a more meaningful experience for the singers and the audience.
It's not as hard as it might seem, because there's the International Phonetic Alphabet, which she teaches us, Ms. Drips teaches us that in choir a little bit.
So the IPA is the International Phonetic Alphabet, and that's a way for people of various language groups to agree on how something is pronounced. Singers especially use the IPA when they're singing in a language that is not their own to help them get the exact vowel right.
The directors, Leslie and Margaret, really take a lot of time with the children, not just to have them sing. Anyone can sing. They teach these children, one, passion for music, but how to read music, how to interpret music, how to emote in music, how to pour themselves into music.
All of our teachers are educators, and I think that's a big difference, and they understand how to use a child's voice in a way that is not damaging, so that they will be able to use their voices all of their lives.
They care deeply not just about the performance, but about the students and about the education and developing them in a healthy way. And I think that's what sets them apart from other organizations.
I really enjoy City Singers because of my choir director. She's just humorous and she can make a rehearsal really fun, and it's a really nice learning environment, and she's good at explaining things succinctly and quickly in a way that I can understand.
Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. That was
I really love singing, and it's like I usually get nervous when I'm like in front of people, but singing with other kids makes me more comfortable because I'm not singing alone.
You gotta rely on the people who are singing the same thing as you. So it's like different teams working together, trying to see if like one is pushing too much or too little, and trying to find a balance and all that.
It's also kind of sad because like you're not really gonna get to do that with the same exact group of people again, but it's kind of like a memory.
I want to continue to grow in our knowledge of the music that the world offers, in our community of music makers, so that we continue to have these wonderful resources of people who are making, Swedish folk music that we can go to and say, hey, can you show me how to pronounce Swedish? Because I've never done that before. And continue to make friends within the Richmond community who are brought together with City Singers and can see the result of the advice and the knowledge that they've shared with us in our beautiful concerts.
Singing is not a talent. You can grow it. Anybody can sing if they want to.